to TP News Broadcast.
We will shortly transfer this news to a Zoom conference.
Reporting live from CNN News, China. 大家好.
Reporting live from Thailand News, Thailand. สวัสดีค่ะ
Reporting live from CNN America. Good afternoon. News Reporter 1, Candy. Nice to meet you.
News Reporter 2, Ying. Pleasure to meet you.
News Reporter 3, Like the nice to meet all of you. So, Thai News, how are the COVID-19 confirmed cases like in Thailand?
So the COVID-19 confirmed cases in Thailand, there are 3,045 cases in total and 2,931 recovered cases. CNN News. In America, what are the confirmed cases in numbers?
There has been 1.72 million confirmed cases, and so far there has been 361,000 recovered cases. What about you, CNA? As of mainland China, the confirmed COVID-19 cases are 82,993 cases. The recovered confirmed cases are 78,280 currently. Okay, now that's the intro. And then
Coronaviruses are a large family of respiratory viruses known to cause illness ranging from the common cold to more severe illnesses such as Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS, and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, SARS. The current outbreak has been caused by a strand of coronavirus that had not previously detected anywhere in the world before the outbreak was reported in Wuhan, China in December 2019. Thus, its name COVID-19. COVID-19 is a respiratory virus that are known to cause fever, coughing, having difficulty breathing, chest pain, and loss of speech or movement. They are spread by contact from infected people. Most people infected with the COVID-19 virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. Older people and those with underlying medical problems like diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and cancer are more likely to develop serious illness. Hey, I wonder if there's a vaccine for this.
Sadly, the answer to your question, Candy, is no. At this time, there are no specific vaccines or treatments for COVID-19. However, there are many ongoing clinical trials evaluating potential treatments. Scientists and doctors are racing all around the world to find a cure. And vaccines for this deadly respiration virus, and will continue to provide updates, information such as clinical findings become available. This doesn't mean that we can't do anything about the virus. However, we can still protect ourselves and our loved ones by being careful and taking precautions. Currently, scientific approval advice is the best thing to do in this situation is to wash your hands often, avoid contact with sick people, places with risk of COVID-19, and social distancing. Social distancing is a means to prevent the spread of contagious disease by maintaining physical distance between people and reducing the numbers of people come into close contact with each other. Here's this is an alcohol. Here, catch, Candy. And this is a mask.
Thank you, Vita, for this alcohol gel. I will definitely use it every day and thank you for the mask. This alcohol hand gel has 75% alcohol and aloe vera extract and vitamin E. Every alcohol gel should have at least 75% for it to be effective, or else you should use soap and wash thoroughly. Thank you, Vita, for this gel. The best way to prevent and slow down the transmission of this COVID-19 is to be well informed about it, the disease it causes, and how it spreads. Protect yourself and others from the infection by washing your hands or using an alcohol-based gel frequently, and don't touch your face. The COVID-19 spreads primarily through droplets of saliva or discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So it's important that you also practice respiratory etiquette. For example, by coughing on a flexed elbow. And also remember, every time you go out, wear a mask.
I just finished interviewing a student here, talking about the current COVID-19 situation. The student mentions how boring it can be at home. She also says that how adapting to online learning wasn't as bad as she thought. It was surprisingly convenient and reduced carbon emissions since we are no longer needing transportation to travel to school. Having a quarantine life is very stressful for most people. The student I interviewed was sad because her grandmother had recently passed away from the coronavirus or COVID-19. However, she still seemed very positive and cheery when I interviewed her just now. She even gave us some tricks to make quarantine life more enjoyable and kill the time. She mentioned about how she picked up a new hobby or simply tried something new. She adopted a pet and also watched Netflix, but not too much. The student said that she develops new hobbies and skills and recommends, and I quote, "If you ever tried baking, you should totally bake something, even if you set the kitchen on fire." I also went ahead and interviewed some doctors from the nearby hospital. The doctor told me that the most common symptoms include fever, dry cough, tiredness. The less common symptoms include aches and pains, sore throat, diarrhea, conjunctivitis, headache, loss of taste or smell, a rash on the skin, or discoloration of fingers or toes. Serious symptoms can include difficulty breathing or shortness of breath, chest pain or pressure, loss of speech or movement. Seek immediate medical attention if you have serious symptoms. Always call before visiting your doctor or health facility. People with mild symptoms who are otherwise healthy should manage their symptoms at home. On average, it takes about 5 to 6 days from when someone is infected with the virus for the symptoms to show. However, it can take up to 14 days. This is Field Reporter Live and Out.
Now, this coronavirus COVID-19 may seem scary. However, don't let that change your mindset. Do not panic. This COVID-19 kills your immune system, makes it hard to breathe, and it's spreading like wildfire, causing chaos. It affects the rich, Poor, young, old, unknown, and famous. It's dangerous. Everyone's on the edge. Nervous. Thousands laid off work. Hand sanitizer is now super precious. But remember, all we ever had in this world is each other. So don't go around blaming countries and races. Keep racist comments to yourself.
It's time to stop. No, this is not okay. It's time to stop. It's time to stop.
Keep racist comments to yourself because no single country is responsible for what has happened. We need to stick together and support one another. Remember to wash your hands regularly with soap and water, or clean them with alcohol-based hand rub or hand gel. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between you and people coughing or sneezing, or basically when you go outside to crowded areas. Avoid touching your face. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Achoo! Achoo! Stay home if you feel unwell. Refrain from smoking and other activities that weaken the lungs. Physical distancing by avoiding unnecessary travel and staying away from large groups of people. Everyone is battling their own struggles. Support one another. Stay home, stay safe, don't touch your faces or be in crowded spaces. Don't panic and spread positivity. Thank you. 谢谢大家.
TP News broadcast over.
And we say bye-bye.